Welcome to the Road to WAC Vegas. I'm Kendra Sheehan. We're finally here at the Orleans Arena in Vegas, and what a week it has been. We started with 10 men's basketball teams on Tuesday night. Now we're down to the final 2. Last night, New Mexico State and Grand Canyon playing in another classic. A rematch of the last 3 championship games, but this time they were in the semifinals. This was a high-flying slam fest in the first half. NM State would lead 46-37 at the break. WAC Player of the Year Teddy Allen leads the Aggies with 25 points. But back comes Grand Canyon. Under 20 seconds to go, Chance McMillan with the follow-up jam. It's a 2-point game. The Aggies would hit their free throws down the stretch and win 75-70. New Mexico State advances to the WAC championship game for the 10th straight time. After the game, Coach Chris Jans told me just getting to the championship is not enough.
Have the opportunity to go back to the WAC tournament championship. What does this moment mean to you to do so in front of a crowd this big inside the Orleans Arena?
I'll tell you tomorrow night, we're not here for nothing but to win it. Being second's no fun. We did that last year, and we got to get ready to go.
On the other side of the bracket, we have a Cinderella story. 6th seed Abilene Christian upsetting Stephen F. Austin in the quarterfinals to advance. The Wildcats taking on WAC regular season co-champions Seattle U. In the nightcap at the Orleans, what a night for Red Hawks guard Darian Trammell. He scores 39 points. Seattle U would lead early, but Abilene Christian is ahead at the half, 28-22. Second half, Arian Simmons would get going. ACU's big man scores 16 in the final 20. It was close throughout. Trammell's shot doesn't go at the end. The Wildcats are headed to the championship, a final score of 78-76. ACU has won 3 games in a row in WAC Vegas. After the game, I talked with a very excited head coach, Brett Tanner.
Coach, you told me you felt like this is a team that had to prove they belonged. 3 wins, 3 days. You just took down the 2 seed in the tournament. Do you feel like you belong here yet?
Absolutely. I do feel like we've showed that we belong. I mean, we beat probably the best 7 seed in the country. You know, we had 2 high major wins this year, and we just beat 2 conference co-champions, man. Now we get a shot at the 3rd. You know, let's see what happens, man. People are going to think we have nothing in the tank, man, but I won't put anything beside these kids, man. I love every one of them. Toughness, man. We kept telling them, man, you're not tired. Toughness wins, man. They found a way.
Tonight, for the right to go to the big dance, it's New Mexico State taking on Abilene Christian. That's a 7 p.m. Pacific time, live on ESPNU. Still ahead, we preview the WAC Women's Basketball Championship game. The top 2 seeds advance to the finals. We'll be right back.
Fans, welcome back to WAC Vegas. As we celebrate more than a decade of madness at the Orleans Arena, the 2022 Hercules Tires WAC Basketball Tournament, March 9th through the 12th. In this year, there are even more games to watch, with 20 teams in Las Vegas. For ticket information, go to WACsports.com.
Welcome back to the Road to WAC Vegas. I'm Kendra Sheehan. On the women's side, top-seeded Stephen F. Austin needed just 1 win in the WAC tournament to advance to the championship after earning a bye all the way to the semifinals. Taking on the Wolverines of Utah Valley, the Lady Jacks get hot early. Stephanie Vischer going to take this one herself, drives to the hoop off the glass to beat the buzzer in the first quarter. Second quarter, the turnaround bucket from Josie Williams. She had a double-double after the first half. SFA firing on all cylinders. Vischer drives forward, the kickback out to Zaya Nugent for 3. She's got it at the buzzer to end the third quarter. Stephen F. Austin beats Utah Valley by 26 to land themselves in the WAC Tournament Championship with a 68-42 win over UVU.
Last season, Southland Conference champions. New league this year and the opportunity to play for a WAC tournament title. What does this moment mean for you right now?
Well, it's one of the goals, you know, this is what you play for, it's what you coach for. You know, our kids met early on, which all the teams do, right, is to play for conference tournament championships and an opportunity to go represent your league in NCAA tournament. So it's in front of us now. That's what it means. It feels good, but we don't rest. Now we go watch these 2 and get ready for it tomorrow.
In a rematch of last year's WAC tournament, Grand Canyon looking to earn their 3rd win over California Baptist, the defending WAC tournament champions.
Game is
The Lobes, playing in their first game of the tournament, forced the turnover from CBU. It's Jemiah Powell-Smith on the finish. Grand Canyon up by 9. Lancers fight to make this a close game. Down the final stretch, Connie Oleda gets the and one to put CBU up by 1. Tiara Brown responds for the Lobes, gets the tough jumper to go, tied the game high with 22 points on the day. Grand Canyon punches its ticket to back-to-back WAC tournament championships with a 64-60 win to sweep California Baptist on the year.
Land yourselves in back-to-back WAC tournament championships. What impressed you most about the resilience of this squad today?
Well, first you have to say that's a good team. Cal Bap is a wonderful team, so a lot of credit goes to them and what they've done this season, and they made us step up our game, and I think that's really good when you can kind of rise to the competition like that. I mean, our kids are resilient. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, so I'm really proud of their mindset this whole game.
The final matchup is set. The 1 and 2 seed will battle it out in today's championship final. The regular season champions Stephen F. Austin will play Grand Canyon today, a 2 p.m. tip on ESPN+. What an insane journey it has been, and it all comes down to one final day of hoops in WAC Vegas. 1 men and 1 women's team will be crowned champions. Don't miss the action on ESPN Plus and You Today. This has been the Road to WAC Vegas. Thanks for joining us this year.